Hi loves, I'm Gwenn Mcguire with Sweet Candor TV, where we highlight, enlighten, and change lives, and I like to say we make it look pretty good. And here helping me make it look good is Miss Amy Lattimore. She's the Peacock Goddess for Cirque Du Soleil's Ama Luna, which will be here in Atlanta towards the end of the year?
Yep, September, October time.
Okay, so you have pretty extensive training with Douglas Anderson School of the Arts and Alvin Ailey also. In any way were you prepared to take on the Peacock Goddess at all?
So technically and physically I was ready, you know, to do the choreography and all of that, but I was not prepared emotionally. Being on tour, life on the road, away from family, and then up to 10 shows a week, it could be pretty draining, but it's definitely something that I'm glad I've been able to experience.
Okay, speaking of your time on the road, I'm pretty sure you have some crazy, exciting roadshow stories. You want to share one with us?
Yeah, so just left San Francisco, the Bay Area, and there's a part in the show where I actually walk through the audience, and I have on all black, and it's super dark in the theater. And one of my main objectives is to scare the audience. I'll go ahead and say it, and I'm pretty good at it. And so in this particular city, while the audience was very jumpy to begin with, I remember encountering one lady in particular, and when I tried to scare her, she jumped out of her seat and let out the loudest scream I had ever heard in life, and I started to scream as well. And I was like, oh my gosh. That was pretty exciting. I was laughing even once I got on stage. I was like, that was pretty incredible. So.
I have to comment on the costume because I actually saw a clip of it on the video on the Cirque Du Soleil site. It is beautiful.
Oh,
how much does it weigh?
So the dress weighs probably about 3 pounds. It's many layers of white with with about 6,000 crystals all over it. And then the black costume, it's in leather. So it's pretty heavy, especially once you get towards the end of the show and all of that. But yeah.
It's kind of sexy too, I thought. Okay, so with Cirque Du Soleil, and you just got married. Congratulations, guys. I met him, of course, and he's an amazing guy. He really is. So what's the next big thing that you have coming up for yourself?
So I'll continue performing, definitely, and then looking into commercial work, modeling, print, and all of that. And I'm also starting a business of my own, going into the online dance news space. So looking forward to that.
I love to hear that, women starting businesses.
Indeed, yes.
I really love that. Okay, so what advice have you received along the way that you could share with our viewers? Some good advice, just to inspire them a little bit.
So definitely, above all else, follow your dreams. And with that, also know that sometimes they don't always come true.
Yeah.
And even though that may be the case, understanding that when you take a step back, look at the bigger picture, you'll see that while many times we have one thing in mind, as long as we continue pushing towards it, we can actually find ourselves in a place that's even better and greater than what we initially imagined. So always follow your dreams and be on the lookout for something even better to happen.
I think that's good advice. Although you said it's cliche, you touched on a very important point that it may not always come true. Or maybe not at that time, maybe it's just not for you. And like you said, may have something bigger and better for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that point. Thank you so much for sitting down and talking with the Sweet Candor TV. This woman is busy, okay? So to get her to sit down, I'm glad I did it. But thank you so much, guys. You're watching Sweet Candor TV. I'm Gwenn Mcguire. Have a good one. Hey loves, it's Gwenn Mcguire with Sweet Candor TV. Make sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and make sure also to subscribe to our YouTube page. Amy, why don't you tell the viewers how they can keep up with you?
Yeah, you can definitely check out my website. It's www.amylive.com and my Instagram and Twitter @amylive.